Buddy Cop Comedies, brought to you by Max Payne and Ricky Bobby. The Other Guys. Alright, so let's be perfectly honest. At this point in existence, we all know that buddy cop comedies are not usually like Lethal Weapon or Rush Hour. They're actually more like The Other Guys. Now that's not to say The Other Guys didn't have its laughs, or at least chuckles, but it's just not worth sitting through 2 hours. I mean, the trailer for The Other Guys looked hilarious. It made it look like it was going to be Hollywood's official apology for Cop Out. If this is an apology, it's like a Mel Gibson apology. This is bullshit. So The Other Guys is standard basic buddy cop comedy formula. Will Ferrell and Marky Mark, they're a couple of nobodies at the precinct, but Marky Mark, he wants his big shot at being a badass, so he dragged his partner, Will Ferrell, along with him. Then they follow these leads to a big conspiracy, and nobody believes them, and then you know the whole, give me your badges, both of you are off the case. Formula ensues. Can you tell I had some problems with this movie? First of all, I'm thinking about it and I noticed there is not one likable character in this movie. Every one of the characters in this movie are either douchebags, assholes, morons, idiots, or dipshits. No, actually, that's not true. Michael Keaton as the captain, he was cool and he was the funniest one in this movie. This movie feels like the premise would have been okay if it was like this reoccurring skit on SNL. You know, in 5-minute increments. It's like when my brother rented the Mr. Bill collection, then we watched the whole thing. Like 5-minute increments would have been funny. 2 hours straight? No. Now, we cannot deny that Will Ferrell plays the oblivious idiot character really, really well. I mean, I'll give him that. I don't think the guy breaks character, like, ever. But there are just other movies out there in which Will Ferrell plays the oblivious idiot character, and it's a better movie, so just go watch that. But Mark Wahlberg's character could have been played by anybody. It could have been played by Donnie Wahlberg, and it wouldn't have made a difference. Mark Wahlberg, what's happening to you? This movie just did not know what it wanted to be. I mean, is it like a spoof buddy cop comedy? Is it like a more realistic buddy cop comedy like Lethal Weapon? It doesn't know, so it stays in the middle, and you're confused. So when it tries to be like a more realistic comedy and then something unrealistic happens, you just go, that is bullshit, that wouldn't happen. Rather than go, that is bullshit, but it's funny and it's okay because it's comedy. Like Will Ferrell being married to Eva Mendes, that is bullshit. But honestly, I can kind of see why this movie got greenlit because the funny moments in this movie are the kind of funny moments that they look like they're going to be really funny when they're on paper, but then when you actually see it, I mean, Dinner for Schmucks had its problems, but Dinner for Schmucks was funnier than The Other Guys, I'll say that. So if you really feel like you just have to go out and watch a comedy this weekend, and you have bled your Netflix comedy section dry, see Dinner for Schmucks. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.